Have you ever felt like life was just too hard? Like the problems you faced were too big and you were too small to handle them? Well, today's story might just be for you. It's the story of Joseph, a man who went from being hated by his own brothers to becoming the ruler of an entire nation. And it's a story that will show you that no matter what you're going through, God has a plan for you. Welcome to Daily Bread, where we dive into God's Word for daily strength and encouragement. If this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an uplifting message. Joseph's story is found in the book of Genesis, chapters 37 to 50. Let's start at the beginning. Joseph was a dreamer. He had these amazing dreams that God showed him about the future. Dreams that told him he would become very important one day. But here's the thing. Joseph was also really young and maybe a little bit cocky. He started telling all his family about these dreams, but they weren't very happy to hear it. They thought Joseph was bragging and showing off, and they got even angrier when God actually helped Joseph's dreams come true. So they did something terrible. They sold him to some strangers who took him far away to a land called Egypt. Now, you would think that this was the worst part of Joseph's story, but actually, it was just the beginning. In Egypt, Joseph was taken to the house of an important man named Potiphar. But before long, Potiphar's wife started saying bad things about Joseph because she wanted him to do bad things with her and he would untap. So she tricked Joseph and made it look like he did bad things to her. Then, just like that, Joseph was thrown into prison. But here's the thing. Even in prison, Joseph didn't give up on God. He continued to trust in the dreams God had shown him. And you know what? God kept his word. Eventually, Joseph was set free and became one of the most important men in Egypt, second only to the Pharaoh. He was able to use his power to help his family and even save the entire nation from famine. So let's stop for a moment and think about this. Joseph was sold into slavery by his own brothers. He was falsely accused and thrown into prison. He experienced loneliness, rejection, and despair. But through it all, Joseph never gave up on God, and God never gave up on Joseph. Instead, God used Joseph's suffering to prepare him for a greater purpose. So what can we learn from Joseph's story? First, your pain has a purpose. Joseph's brothers meant to hurt him, but God had a bigger plan. He turned Joseph's pain into power. So remember, no matter what you're going through right now, God can use it for good. Second, delays are not denials. After Joseph's brothers sold him, he spent years in prison. But that was just a delay, not a denial from God. Sometimes God needs to prepare you before you can fulfill your purpose. Third, God's plan is bigger than your circumstances. Joseph couldn't see beyond the pit or the prison walls, but God had a bigger plan for him. He was made ruler of Egypt. So, my friend, no matter how difficult your circumstances look, God's plan is bigger. It's bigger than your pain, bigger than your problems, and even bigger than your dreams. Never give up on God's promises because His plans are always unfolding. We hope this story brought you faith and hope for your future. Remember, like Joseph, you have dreams God can help you achieve. Don't let temporary setbacks stop you. Keep moving forward with faith. If this story blessed you, please like this video and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Daily Bread for more encouraging videos every day. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.